Okay. Alrighty, so last ship of the day comes from Zachdogg and his Star Trek mod. And last ship we played was the USS Equinox. I think we're on the second page of ships, is that right? Enterprise E was the one before that. I think I might need to... Hold on a second. I think I might need to go in here and do a quick unlock all, ship all, ship all. One of those I think works. A hangar, did that do it? There we go. So last one we did was, what did I say? USS Equinox, which I think was a B ship. That one, which is a really cool one. Next one is the Klingon Battle Cruiser. Is this the right one? I don't think we've done this one yet, right? We've done a Romulan bird of prey. I don't think we've done a Klingon Battle Cruiser, so let me type that one in. The order doesn't matter. Okay, it's fine. Klingon Battle Cruiser. All right, well, let's see what we got here with this one. It's very dark and hard to see. Cloaking. I do remember Klingons loved having cloaking. Katinga Inga Inga Baova Anana, Class Type B. The Katinga Battle Cruiser is the go-to for all operations that need more firepower than a bird of prey. Its long neck is an obvious and extreme vulnerability. Keep it away from any beam weapons or pay the price. God, okay. Oh, we have new Klingon crew. Klingons are aggressive, honor-bound warriors. 115 health, 1.5 crew damage, 0.5 times repair speed. So we basically have a bunch of weaker mantis on our ship. 0.5 times repair speed. Is that worse? I feel like they should have not quite as bad repair as mantis, because at least they don't have, you know, sword arms. We have a burst laser 2 and a firebomb, huh? No boarding. I'm surprised the Klingon ship doesn't have boarding. Okay. Let's check it out. Do we have Gibbs for the rebellion? The best type of invisible Gibbs. Beautiful. Alright, restart. What do we got here? Okay. So we either choose to have our burst laser or choose to have our firebomb. Interesting. Main weakness is that Klingons are bad at repairing. We start with a shield value point, which is pretty interesting. They have more health than Mantis, but aren't as fast as Mantis. Okay. Okay, beam drone, heavy laser. Gotta love starting with cloaking and shields, though. Is there any ship in... Oh, I didn't need to cloak that. I think the only ship in vanilla that starts with cloaking and shields is Crystal B. Is that right? I think that might be right. First jump solar flare is actually pretty bad for Klingons that are bad at putting out fires or bad at repairing. Yeah, it looks pretty strong. I will say it's got one of the weaknesses that Fede has, and that is only a burst laser 2 by itself is not amazing. It's good, but not amazing. Oh, he burned down. Nice. I think it might be smooth ride unless FTL decides otherwise. You know, FTL can always do that. I should be OMDing here, I think. Successfully man those doors. Ship has been buffed a few times as you got really mad after a few unlucky beam drone asteroid fights, huh? Yeah, those are scary fights. Wow, solar flare into pulsar. Name 2 shittier first 2 jumps. I guess the only one would be offensive drone hacker or something. Or a rebel hacker in this fight, maybe. Yeah, Fede doesn't start with cloaking, though. True, true. This is definitely better than Fede in that respect, that's for sure. Damn it. The only thing that would have screwed us there was the pulsar hits my cloaking and the pulsar my cloaking there. I guess maybe I shouldn't have brought down my shields as the mini beam was just about to fire or something. Yeah, that's slow repair. Oh, God. Yeah, it's about Mantis repair speed, isn't it? I could buy shields if I was allowed to not be at a damn pulsar or solar flare. Star Trek Klingon Red Nerdism. Katinga class has an identical configuration with the D7 class. The primary difference is the level of detail on the hull and impulse engines. All right. Not doing giant alien spiders. We got stores all around us. Do we have anything I want to sell? I mean, like, I would 100% sell a firebomb for a heavy laser. I'm going to hold off on upgrading my shields to check these two stores for a heavy laser one. Because then our system would be insane. Starting weapons would be crazy good then. Ion bomb too slow. Wow, I could tell a lot of differences. We got Ferengi NGs. Romulan humans. That's cool. That is cool. I'm gonna check this one more store before I get my shields up. Usually keep the ship a gunship. Oh, I most likely will be doing that, yeah. 9% sure if you choose to buy a teleporter, it's a 4-person teleporter if you remember correctly. Okay. Yeah, you know me, I never buy teleporters.
Just enough for me to do 0 fucking damage.
For whatever reason. Although, honestly, with 4 Klingons that are like Mantis boarders, probably would be worth doing. I don't have done a boarding ship today. We did do RPG Nerdo's boarding ship, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Depends on our scrap gains and what our weapon choices are at the store. If I don't see any good weapons, I might actually go teleporter. Due to background noise on my end, I will be unable to hear a response to this question. Is there an unnamed character available? There are 4. So somebody let Turbojet know there are 4 available. Ferengi were reworked. They aren't a scrap recovery arm anymore. They generate scrap every 20 minutes. Interesting. Alright. Hacking, drones. I wanted a 1-power weapon. Is it worth it getting a 2-power laser? Having 5 shots is so much better than having 3. Yeah. As much as firebomb is awesome for crew killing, just getting 5 shots will be so good. I'm gonna hold off on. I'm gonna get my shields next. I'm gonna need power first before weapons. I need a lot of scrap now, but okay, double reward will be very good. Alright, let's get Turbojet here in just a second. Let the heavy laser hit our shields in case we get dodge training. And then cloak it.
Neo over here. Frickin' Neo.
Beautiful. But Rand, you didn't even get any crew kills with the firebomb. I know. I know. Almost like it's too slow to be good or something. Is there any ship that starts with the firebomb in vanilla? Rock B, I think, is the only one. How many crew kills do you actually get on Rock B with the firebomb? Like, you don't actually crew kill that much with it. But depends on the ship fight, honestly.
Fuck you with these dodges.
And that guy had some frickin' doges. Some frickin' doges. Nice. You want to have a crew too. Alright. This is a Klingon, yes. This is called the Katinga class something. Klingon Battle Cruiser, Battleship or something. My Star Trek nerdiness is not good enough to remember all the details of every ship. Nice double reward. So we get Turbojet. And who are you? Sedge. You would generally recommend reading crew descriptions of stores. They can appear on pirate ships. Okay. I guess I didn't read the Romulan one, did I? Definitely get a shields and power, which we need both of those. Now we can potentially have some safe fights for some training. You're going broke on cookies. That might mean you are requesting too many. But that's okay. Alright, I can only get piloting training here, so let's do it. Save flight, we'll get the piloting training. Can't get shields or weapons, sadly. It's okay, we'll take the piloting and dodges. I'll probably cross-train once. Like, you'll go on engines secondarily, and you'll go on piloting secondarily. Romulans are just basically NGs? Okay. Well, we saw Ferengi, and what did you say Ferengi are? Or 20 scrap free scrap every 20 minutes? Engines and piloting is what I mean when I said whatever I said. Engines and piloting is the only thing I can get. So basically anything that has to do with dodges. Only things I can actually get. Do they have human training speed? Which means just lower max levels, I feel. Actually not sure if that's normal human levels or not. Ferengi are scrap plus power? Wow. The result with no death effect. Wow, they give free power? Okay, that's cool. I didn't see that about the Ferengi when I got them. Or when I looked at one at the store. I like how all of your ships, the manned station lighting up is just out in random places. Feels like you haven't quite figured out or haven't taken the time to figure out how to move manning station lights or something. Ferengi have very low health, something like 35. Yikes. Just barely over one shot from a 2 damage laser home. You actually know why it is that those lights are showing up in those places? It's a pain to fix. You don't bother. Okay. It's not that big a deal. It's a small little thing. But don't be surprised if you get picked apart by other modders, because other modders, when they look at ships, will say stuff like, floor image is off, lighting is in the wrong place, missiles are in front of a door. They always say these random things. Like, we got some detail-oriented people who make FTL ships. Manly search. I did just cross-train. Nice! Free flak, baby! Free frickin' flak. Alright. I almost have Burst Laser 2, Flak 1. I think that's what this is, right? Anti-matter ejector. Yes, that's a Flak 1. Beautiful. Flacking awesome. Use all of my good RNG before tomorrow. As per usual. The devil is in the details, true. Or at least that's a saying I've heard. I don't know if it's true. I'm gonna cloak this, buy myself time. Was that actually buy myself time? I don't know. If I get either of these weapons offline, we're safe. Alright, shield training actually useful there. Let's get you to go check sensors. Actually, the sensors are right by the piloting. Are there any fires? Nope, but we're fighting a Romulan and a Klingon. Interestingly enough. Free rock, man. I mean, that's great, but we're gonna get guaranteed high scrap reward from a slaver turning it down. That's a big nope. Of course, use up all the RNG. What else is new? True. True. What else is new? Nothing. It's all the same. We're just doing the same thing every day, chat. Why do we even do it? It's just the same. Same boring thing. Just kidding. Alright, that should get me my weapons. Yep. Next we need power and probably save for something. Save for hacking or something. Probably want to get 2 power before I go into saving for hacking. These time out perfectly without.
I fucking hate this game.
I messed that up. I cloaked just too late, right as it crossed the threshold. That was a misplay. Oh, we have extra health though. What do we start off with? 35? Start off with 35 instead of 30 health. That's interesting. Is there a lore reason behind the extra health? I know, F you too, FTL, by the way. Have all of my missiles. All of them. Beautiful. Abandoned or Cardassian? Are Cardassians tough? Help me remember, Zach. Was this one of the broken ones that you fixed? This one that you want us to check out? Or should I not go? That one also have the clone bay beeping in the background? Yes, it did. Klingon ships are known to have better structural integrity. Cardassians are pretty balanced now. Alright, Cardassians. Keeping up with the Cardassians. Let's go. No intro thing. I could not find intro message. Alright, there we go. Now we save up for hacking, potentially. At least our offense is really good. And we have cloaking, so... a Zoltan missile ship. So hashtag balanced.
Let me fucking hit him! Come on, man!
Okay.
Fuck this game.
Yeah, I agree, Pastor Rand. F you, missiles. F you. Alright, let's get one more shot off by waiting for one more volley, since he can't damage us. Alright, help your friend who takes a year to repair. Help him. Ooh. Wow, we've gotten 2 free weapons so far. That's crazy. 2 or 3? 2, I think. I bought the basic laser, or burst laser 1 that we have not used. That I never used. Alright, well, let's see. Cardassians are those guys with those ridges on their neck, right? That's the Cardassians? I think that's right. This is a safe fight. Until he hacked my O2. Damn it. I was gonna train shields or weapon. I could train weapons with the ion. But it's not actually a safe fight with hacking my O2. So screw that. No more training yet. Free stuff? Okay, free stuff in a Cardassian sector. I didn't even see the text behind it. I just saw free stuff and was happy. Alright, this is... I mean, I could get weapon training here, but... I'm not getting shield and weapon training. I don't even care about getting the training, so... I'm not gonna train. No training. I only train if I have a safe fight to get shield and weapon training. That's because I'm lazy. Or don't want to take the time. Or both. Alright, we definitely have enough for hacking now. Oh, I can only check one store unless we go 1, 2, 3 and get a delay. So I guess that'll be our best chance for second store. Cardassians about spying and deception. You're not sure how that factors into this mod. Okay. Bajorans. Bonus system damage, stun grenade ability. And does ion damage when they use it. That's cool. We can get the 3 OP systems, so I could just buy the mind control now. Clear it out for hacking. I don't think we're getting a delay to get that jump though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, let's just buy the mind control. Do that. Yep, mind control, hacking, cloaking, the holy trinity. Ignore to tarp. The OP trinity. True, that is the OP Trinity. But teleporter's so good. Teleporter's really good. It's true. Teleporter's pretty good.
How did you dodge everything? What?
The flak plus burst laser didn't perfectly time out like I thought it was going to. The shields recharged slightly faster than I was expecting, so I guess I can't just fire it without timing it. For some reason, I have this memory of us talking about the first volley of flak 1 plus burst laser 2 is also always perfectly timed for burst laser to hit right after flak hits. Maybe that's with a certain level of training that we haven't gotten up to yet, though. Hey, we got our firebomb back. Now it's time to get the crew kill. Crew kills we missed on before. You mean antimatter ejector and phase cannon? Sorry, you're right. All right, here we can train shields and weapons. Except that I can't train weapons because I sold the ions. So then I don't train. Then we could maybe crew kill since it's a safe fight. What do we got? Klingon and Slug and what is this guy? Orion. Less damage in combat, can't damage systems. Active ability heals all allies. Plus the Orion. Okay. So I think what we do is we mind control pilot, firebomb the piloting, and then phase cannon the heal bay after the piloting burns down. Nice. All right. Should be a good, clean crew kill. Oh, wait, I sold all of my missiles earlier, so my firebomb's not going to have a lot of ammo. All right. Nice triple reward, baby. Beautiful. Klingon has a plus 15 HP Mantis. Mantis do double damage, right? No, I guess actually they do 1.5. So yeah. Same stats as a Mantis, except a little more health. I guess that is true. And a little less move speed, I think. Oh, the weapons are so far away. That's why it's not timing out correctly. You're right. It's the travel time of the flak that's doing it. Okay, if I have to put the flak way up there, which means I'd have to go 4 and then 2. That's really annoying, but I guess I could do it that way. Wow. Oh wait, no, I need the flak. Okay, there we go. 2 and 1 works. 2 and... Yes, that might work. That one close and the burst laser far away. Try that order. Let's see if this works out perfectly timed. I might have to put the phase cannon in the front. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. Fire everything at drone control. F that, man. That worked. I'll take that. Training. Control. Maybe if I get a fire in here. Problem is if I kill him off with a firebomb, ship burns down before I finish the crew kill, I think. So, oh well. Oh god, a breach. Oh, okay, nice. We got an NG to fix the breach. I was gonna say a breach with slow Klingon repairs. Are you normal NG? Normal NG, okay. It's awkward with the numbering, because I wish 1 and 2 are on the front and 3 and 4 were on the back. That could be a small bit of feedback for future moderators, or future mod creators, ship design. For weapon numbering, I think it makes most sense if the numbers are 1 and 2 in the front, 3 and 4 in the back. What my brain wants it to be. So it's not a huge thing, but for when I know pause and I want to know where my weapons are and how to number them, that's what my preference would be if I had the choice. Didn't time that right. Okay. Got the missile down, it's fine. Yeah, I'm not going to try for crew kills that much. I'm going to save my missiles for fights where I know I need to crew kill. Like for bonus rewards and stuff. Pop, pop, pop. Oh my gosh, is that the 3rd or 4th free weapon we've gotten this run? Or 5th? Wow, we've gotten a lot of free stuff. NG to sell all our free stuff. And get more free stuff. And also just find Mike hacking so we have all of our systems done. Alright. That's a Vulcan. Learn skills very, very fast. Love it. I'm trying to decide about crew killing. Yeah. Meh. 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 Just don't think it's happening, to be honest. Unless I use a bunch of missiles. Human plus $10.99 a month. What? Is that a microtransaction to give to subset to get better humans? $10.99 a month allows you to unlock the new super rare class Vulcan that learns skills super duper fast. Okay, backup battery. Might actually keep that. Is there a second store? Not yet. Definitely buying that. So all we're missing is hacking, right? Yeah. Some dodges while we're trying to save up for the hacking now. For now, I guess. Go check that for it being a store. Bad, sure. Your mod does have a human plus. Humans have more health and way more blue options as they are the superior FTL race. Superior! Vulcans and Klingons, I sure have something to say about that. I might try to crew kill this though. These weapons are pretty bad, and we have the mind control. Probably should have shot the shield one first. Okay, fire in there. Trying to do it without using a missile is what I'm trying to do here. Okay, one more firebomb should do it. My control. Can I control mind control people? I can't. Okay. That should kill him. It's 30 damage. I am. Beautiful. Early phase cannons. Is that a burst laser Mark 1? What is that? Burst laser Mark 1. Okay. Yeah, it's the same as this. Okay. Wow, these free weapons, man. Hardball no pause tomorrow's gonna suck. I'm gonna be paying for all of these free weapons with single missile double fires. I swear. True humans and FTL should have immunity of suffocation to mimic higher life form that is Grima. The higher life form that is Grima? Okay. Okay. Oh crap, I forgot to swap. I forgot to swap my weapons back around. Okay. Put the next bomb here. My control. Oh, that guy got dizzy. Alright, I think if I do this right. There. Do this without any more missiles. 2 laser shots should finish him. Let's have the firebomb ready if needed. I should do it. Got him. Oh, I should have depowered that. Woo, okay, I almost took damage there because I turned shields off to dodge the bomb. That was almost really bad. Fine. Okay, this way. Oh man, I gotta dive to check all these jumps. Going back made me not see 1, 2. Wow, I don't really have a good route anymore, do I? Alright, I have cloaking. If I get hacking, I'll have cloaking hacking. So I'm gonna go for the dive here. The dive is too good of an opportunity. I emptied my meager supply of luck today, yeah. You didn't F with the weapon rewards. Well, now that's a frickin' bribe. Wow. Okay. Your brother is actually in the States at the moment. Oh, that's cool. Where in the US is he? Rand, how much fun would you have starting off with a double Pegasus missile, double dual laser, 80 missiles, and pre-igniter? Depends on if I can actually use any of it. Because giving me all that stuff and then not enough power to use it wouldn't be that good. Wow, where's my second store? If it's there, I could get it. If it's here, I can definitely get it. And 8 weapon system power. I mean, it sounds pretty OP, unless you're gonna say, haha, but there's 0 actual power, so you can't actually power anything. Haha.
Let me fucking hit him! Come on, man!
Alright. Find mind control pilot. Cardassians are immune to mind control. Huh. Okay. Okay. I don't think I'm crew killing this then. It's weird and random. So they're slugs. They're better slugs, actually. They do more range damage and system damage. If I give you 9 starting reactor, would you find it fun enough? Turbojet, I prefer people to not ask me, do you think this would be fun? I think what you should do is create the ship, test it, and see if you think it's fun. And then if you think it's fun, send me the ship. That's way better than asking, do you think this is fun? Because you should make ships that you want to play. It's like when people ask about getting into streaming. Don't get into streaming because you think other people would have fun or you want to make money. Do it because you think it's fun. That's why you do things. I don't know. I'd have to play it. You don't have to apologize. I would rather you test yourself. Like Zachdogg made this mod that's Star Trek ships because he likes Star Trek. That's the way you make ships. Asking if I think a random thing is fun is not really going to be helpful for deciding on what ship you should build, I don't think. Do you want to join my crew? Another useless human. Great. No, I'm not trying to force you to apologize. I'm just telling you, if you actually want to make ships, the way you should do it is by making ships, not asking what other people would want. What was that his name? Something like that. I meant to get a silly device. Because now the run is blessed. We need a Grima. True, we do need a Grima. Having named crew members makes it 10 times more engaging. Feels like you are there. Cardassians are slugs that are not disguised humans. They're totally not disguised humans, yeah. Alright. You're about to pay for a silly device, huh? For instance, the ship you submitted that ran play today was something you thought was fun. You tested it beforehand. Yes. I think that's what you should do for ship design, not ask me what I think is fun. I have played a bajillion ships. I played so much FTL, I can't think of what's fun. Unless you want to give me 4 flax, 3 automated reloaders, and say go to town. I'm gonna keep the firebomb on my bar. Where's my hacking, by the way? Jesus. Jesus can't buy hacking to save my life. Let's get another weapon online, I guess. You're gonna pay for silly device anyway. Well, thanks for giving away your cookies. Appreciate it. Yeah, there's your ship idea. 4 flax and triple automated reloader. It'll be a really fast run, but I'll have a blast. I was assuming I would be doing this jump with frickin' whatchamacallit. Hacking, but no. But our weapons are insane, so this is kind of a fine dive. Beautiful. Alright. May not get hacking, but our weapons are so good we can kill a elite fighter with no problem. Oh, I might take another ASB here if don't kill him before it finishes charging. Oh, nope, we dodged it. Alright, score farming time then. Get the kill, get the score farm. Beautiful. Alright. Mantis or Pirate? Pirate's got 2 greens after. Let's go there. If you're a Klingon, it would be dishonorable to use something like hacking. I'm not a Klingon. Most of my crew are, but I don't care what they want. I don't care what my crew wants. What do you think this is? A democracy? Klingons should appreciate that this is a Randocracy. And Rand do what Rand want. Rand do what Rand want. Alright, give me the free stuff. 1 more power, I can sell something for hacking if needed. Fuel crew, oh yeah, I thought I had a clone bay because I swapped a clone bay last run, but I don't have that on this run, my bad. Perfect. Fight is now safe. Crew can go vent themselves if they don't like it, that's right. Go vent yourselves. I'll even encourage you, especially if you're a human named Grima. I'll say, please vent yourself. What's taking you so long? Should have done that years ago. Pretty sure it's one-sided FTL tyranny, in fact. Yes, it's pretty much what it is. You can stay on my ship or you can get out. But I do what I want. It's the life here. Randocracy. This is a cheerocracy. What they say in that one cheerleader movie, whatever is it? What was it called? Bring It On or something? I don't know. I've never seen that movie. I got manly search. Let's do it. Oh, I mean, I said manly search and then I did the level 2 piloting. Free glaive beam. Oh my god, I'm so dead tomorrow. We just got a free glaive beam. We won the 50-50 and got the most expensive weapon to sell at a store in the game. I'm so dead tomorrow. I'm getting no good RNG tomorrow. Whenever FTL wants, it cooks any of us the way it wants. Salted, well done, or even barely scorched, almost raw with blood. There you go. It's gambler's fallacy, Rand. I know, I know. But we're on the internet, so we have to buy into everything. Well, that was a lot of dodges, sir. Okay. Actually, a ridiculous amount of dodges. Ridiculous amount of dodges. This is how streaks die, by ungodly luck on viewership day. That's right. Star Trek lore. Klingons would challenge their captain to a death fight if they thought they were dishonorable. Sounds like Klingons. That sounds like it. Sounds like something from a very specific Worf episode. That would result in a very lonely one-man ship in Rand's case. Heard one fan theory that the captain of the ship is in fact an experimental supercomputer. Talking about FTL lore, I guess, huh? Sure. Alright, so hoping for hacking. Zoltan Shield bypass. Okay, there it is, hacking. I'm not big on the fan theories of FTL lore because having talked to one of the two developers for this game, there was not that much thought into the lore, and that's why the game is so good. The lore is an afterthought to the gameplay. That is how you design a game. Lore is secondary to gameplay. Now, there's some people that love lore and are going to argue that, but those people haven't played FTL for 7,000 hours, probably. I will always prefer a game that values getting the gameplay right over how does this ship fly around? Well, there's a supercomputer AI that was like, I don't care. I just want to play the game. I just want to play the game. Nobody challenges 47's authority on this bucket. That's right. I am main #1 assassin. You will accept my authority. Nice fires. Lore in this game is keep flying to the right. That's the lore. That's right. The lore is fly to the right till kill boss, then win. Personally agree. You played too many good games that didn't have a high quality lore and too many crappy games that very nicely thought through the lore. Yeah. I don't know. If I want lore, I'll read a book. I'll watch a movie. Probably unpopular opinion to some people, but I don't play video games for lore. Okay, if I firebomb you, I can probably crew kill this. Sorry I brought it up. It was a random comment. That was a cool theory. Okay, you're apologizing a lot. I'm sorry I disagree with some of your thoughts. Does not mean you have to apologize for you having those ideas. I guess I need to apologize for not agreeing with your opinion. I feel like sometimes when I say something that's in disagreement with people, they are personally offended by my disagreement with their thought. I'm very interested in your thought. I'm telling you my... Damn it. Slightly different take on that thought. I guess it's offensive to some people to have different ideas or something. I don't know. The idea is you are the computer. You're the computer because you can pause the game at any time, which simulates the supercomputer making decisions they need to very quickly. Cool theory. Ideally, you want good gameplay and good lore both. You like good lore, but if the game is crap, otherwise good lore won't save it. Taking offense to anything a Twitch streamer says is your first mistake. Exactly. My favorite lore in games is like Subnautica or Fallout, where you're reading terminals or recordings of people who are dead long before you get there. I agree. I agree. Yeah. I mean, I'm not trying to offend anybody by saying Yeah, I don't think the lore matters. I mean, it doesn't matter to me. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So I do want to get this quest. So if you tell me something you think is cool, please don't be offended if I don't think it is as cool as you. Maybe I say it in a way that people are like, God, he hates my opinion. I don't feel like I say it that way, but maybe I do. Double NG, I don't think I'm ever a crew kill on this guy unless I use a bunch of missiles that I don't want to use. I'm pretty neutral most of the time. That's what I'm going for. I'm trying to be neutral when I say, that's interesting, but just not something I care about. All right, I won't post anymore. That's not the response I was going for. I'm sorry I ever brought it up. Now I'll go home and cry in my room. What did I say again? What did I say? Apparently I said I hated your mother in some language that I didn't mean to say that. Doshington has a video on what, the game Cogmind? You're a hipster though who gets to say that you played Cogmind before it got popular. I've never heard of that game. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's some games where lore makes them a lot better, but some games just don't need it to be good. Yeah, I'm not saying that I think lore is unimportant. I think in video games, it is on a lower level of importance to gameplay. You can have the best game lore in the world, and if you have bad gameplay, nobody's going to want to play it. On the other hand, you can have amazing gameplay and zero lore, and you get... I'm trying to think of a game. Like Factorio. Or... like Super Meat Boy, or Binding of Isaac, you know? Get some of the most popular indie games ever that have next to no lore, and people love those games because the gameplay trumps all. That's my opinion on game development priority of goodness. I don't know. He's gonna run, right? Yeah. All right, so I have hacking. Let's hack the piloting. You guys can come in there and be vented. I should pull the pilot, right? Perfect. My tier list of what's important for a good game. And gameplay trumps all. Just that liking, respecting someone usually makes us more affected by his or her words. We hang out here because we like her company. We do want you to agree with our POV and get sad when that doesn't happen. Well, I hope that's not the case for too many people, because I'm sure I disagree with many opinions about many of my friends. Shogi, I think, is on the complete opposite spectrum. It's why he doesn't like FTL. He cares a lot about story and character in games and movies. So FTL has next to no lore, so he doesn't care about it, but he loves... I think he's really enjoying Baldur's Gate 3 because the story and we're getting to hang out with each other. But for me, the more I play Baldur's Gate 3, the less I'm appreciating it because the game is buggy as hell and there's so much talking that I feel like I'm not playing a game half the time. So it's like everybody, you don't have to like the same things to be friends. FTL is mostly an excuse to play a fun game. True, true. And again, I'm not saying Baldur's Gate 3 is bad. I mean, it won Game of the Year. It's a great game. But we've played Baldur's Gate 3 for like 5 or 6 months. And since we've gotten into the city of Baldur's Gate, my computer has crashed 3 to 4 times almost every stream. So I can't barely even play the game because of all the crashes. So, kind of crazy. And again, I'm not saying Baldur's Gate 3 is a bad game, which is I feel like what some people are going to interpret this as. I'm saying there's a lot of bugs, and the focus on character and story makes me enjoy it much less than games that focus on gameplay and variety of ways to play the game. think I buy Clone Bay here again, just to have giant alien spider protection and all that. Power. What sector are we in? Sector 5, NG Homeworlds, huh? Let's see here. Work towards third shield, I guess. Guess we can go Cloak 2, Hack 2, and have Cloak Hack Cycle if we want. I don't want to just work towards this last weapon, to be honest. Baldur's Gate 3, more like Bug 3. Baldur's. What did we say the other day? Baldur's Crash 3. Baldur's something like that. Bug Gate 3, something like that. It might be my computer's video card is having issues. I don't know, but it's been a rough couple of streams where I'm crashing 2 to 3 to 4 times a stream while Shogi and Ramsey are just chugging along, and I'm trying to verify my files over and over again. It's so annoying. Alright, so this is the NG quest. Which the ideal thing is to crew kill without doing too much hull damage, which Firebomb would help with that. Scratcher, Mr. Jogi has scratchers to play ball with. That's right, it's true. It's true. He does love his in-game scratchers dog. Too much talking, says the guy who loves WoW. I mean, I don't play WoW for the story. I'm not sure if I understand that statement. Who plays WoW for the story? I'm playing WoW because it's the best combat in an MMO that's ever existed. I'm sure people are going to be like, BDO and all these other games, but in my opinion, no game has come close to having as smooth and fun combat as World of Warcraft. I play it for the combat, so. Let's see. This in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We don't really have a great path to go here. It's not a correct comparison while blabbering doesn't matter much, yeah. Baldur's Gate 3 storytelling is a big part of it, true. And that's why I'm not saying it's a bad game because it has that. I'm just saying it's why I don't like it as much as other games. There's a lot of talking to others, especially in raids. Oh, you mean talking to other people playing the game? That's called multiplayer games, and I'm cool with that. I'm not saying... Just because I don't like to stream multiplayer games as much doesn't mean I don't think that's a good part of games. I mean, collaboration in MMOs and multiplayer games is amazing. That has nothing to do with lore, the thing that I don't like in games that takes you from actually playing the game. I need to link the video of Day 9 talking about the difference between retail WoW and classic WoW. Day 9 plays World of Warcraft, he plays classic WoW, then he plays retail WoW, and he starts an expansion where it's basically a bunch of cutscenes, and then you're talking to quest mobs, and then you're running around the city. You're never actually playing the game, and it's so annoying and frustrating. And that, to me, is what games are that just are about story. You're running around talking to people. I want to cast spells. I want to fight guys. I want to do the stuff that a video game is good at. I don't want to read about the story of Lordaeron and the Lich King's daughter being mad at some... Like, I don't care about the story. I care about making my character stronger and having a good time in a fantasy land. What do I care about political intrigue in a world that doesn't exist, you know? Alright, this is the fake one, so the other one's the real one, so we'll kill them. WoW lore is deep, but the player's own self-made lore is better. Like Rand could be telling the story about Campfire, about saving that one guy in Stranglethorn for years. Agreed. And that's why I think modern day WoW sucks. They spend too much, well, one of the many reasons. They spend too much time building a world and the lore. Okay, not the world. The world is supposed to be one of the most important characters in a MMO. But it's too much of the talking and the cutscenes and the characters, and there's a new leader of the Horde, and like, I don't care. The real thing is put stuff in the game for the players to do to make their own story. Not, you're the hero. Go save this person because they're important to our made-up story. Best story in any Blizzard game is the OG StarCraft and the Brood War expansion. Actual space opera, Kerrigan didn't need a redemption arc. Yeah, it's probably a valid opinion. All right, what do we got here? He's running double missiles, effectively 4 shields. All right, I'm gonna hack shields here. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Oh, fuck you, game. Fucking hell. Okay, whatever. He fucking hit my sensors. What a bullshit fight, by the way. Double missiles running away. 4 effective shields. What a fucking stupid fight this is. Oh, come
God
on,
fucking
man.
damn it, game. What the actual fuck?
What a fucking stupid fight. Wow. Wow. I do 1 damage with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shots versus a 4 with the 3 shields was a defense true. Fuck you, FTL. By the way. And I can't get through shields. Because the placement of their fucking drones. Fucking no dodges for me. Go after yourself, you shitty game. Give me a fucking break, man. Is it through? He's out. I fucking hate this game. Stupid fucking rebel riggers, man. Piece of shit. Baldur's Gate 3 isn't up my alley then. Honestly, I think Baldur's Gate is still a great game. Again, people are saying, yeah, Baldur's Gate not for you. It's still an amazing game. And if I were playing it on stream, you know what I would do? I would ignore all the story that I don't care about, and I would go around and try different build combinations. I'm not trying to say Baldur's Gate's not good. I'm saying that my style of playing games isn't what a lot of people play Baldur's Gate for. I would play Baldur's Gate to, like, think of cool interactions between abilities of characters. You know, like, one night before we were gonna play the next day, I was thinking, if I just farmed a bunch of those grease bottles and used fire abilities while throwing grease on the floor, how effective would that be? To me, that's interesting. Comboing abilities, not this character wants you to fight his dad who is captured by a dragon and all this stuff. Like, to me, the interesting stuff is the game mechanics. That's what I like. Guess that is what people like about Skyrim. People hate the main story but love running around killing random bandits. Yeah, because they're leveling up their character and they're figuring out builds and they're creating their own story. That's, to me, the fun part of games. No, hack and trick work. It's just I couldn't get the timing quite right. Because the stupid defense drone plus anti-drone and the placement of the shields made the angle all awkward. Baldur's Gate 3 has a community of gatekeepers who are so up their own ass they have to condescendingly act elitist about it, like shaming people on Reddit who wanted to mod the game to change the outcome of roles that affect the story. Wow, okay, that's a little hardcore. I will just kind of let that pass. I'm not going to call anybody elitist a-holes or anything. Comparing Skyrim's story to Baldur's Gate 3 isn't fair. I mean, none of these conversations we have are probably fair. It's a pretty good deal, but no. In the case of Baldur's Gate 3, specifically, I feel like the gameplay and story are both interesting. Probably why it got Game of the Year. Most games have one or the other at best, but rarely both. True, true. And I'm quite sure it deserves Game of the Year. I feel like it's a better Game of the Year for single player than it is for multiplayer with my multiplayer experience. I'm just going to have to say that because the bugginess of Act 3 has really killed a lot of my appreciation for the game. Holy skinny ship. Shran class. I don't know if anybody else here has had quite as much frustration as I had, but it's just disconnecting 4 times in a 2-hour play session is really frustrating. Like, really frustrating. I would have long quit playing if I wasn't just, you know, chilling out with Shogi and Ramses while we play. And I'm not even exaggerating. I'm pretty sure this past Friday I crashed 4 times in our 2-hour session and had to run the Steam verify user files to make the game load again. It's been ridiculously bad. Because people take a long explanation of my preference and how a game should be to my taste as a negative. You realize I meant it in short words. You like gameplay over anything else. That's about it. Story comes second. Well, I don't know if even story comes second. I probably even prefer things even over story second. But sure, if you want to do a TLDR, I talk a lot. You know, I got 6 hours to fill every stream. I'm talking a lot. TLDR, gameplay first, story somewhere lower. If you want a TLDR of my preference. Oh, these weapons. I've gotten a lot of free weapons. I haven't got a lot of good weapon choices at stores, though. Story is pretty down far on the list of my preference of what makes a game good. Replayability might actually be second over, like, gameplay first, replayability second. I don't know. I'd have to make a tier list of my preferences on what is important in a video game. Like judging Rick and Morty fanbase by the guy who went to McDonald's and made a scene calling himself Pickle Rick while acting like an imbecile. Okay. Single player for you on Baldur's Gate has been next to flawless if you discount the intensity of Act 3 on PC. You see most of the issues come from multiplayer. Probably is. It's probably just a multiplayer issue. But that's mainly what I've played, so that's what I have to judge it by, you know? If I streamed Baldur's Gate single player,
Why? He dodged every fucking shot!
I might have just glowing reviews about the game. And I still think the game is amazing. Again, I feel like me saying I don't care for the story makes other people think, why does Rand hate Baldur's Gate 3? I don't hate it. I don't hate it even a little bit. Not even a little bit do I hate it. God, why do you hate it so much? Because the internet. I don't know. Rand doesn't like story in video games. Equals. Rand hates Baldur's Gate 3 and wishes it didn't get Game of the Year and it's overrated. News at 11. Inflated streamer opinions. Today on Twitch. TLDRs don't make a TLDR of Rand. That's right. Rand hates everything when he gets hit by 4 damage missiles. That's true. I do hate everything. I hate chat. I hate this game. I hate life. I second guess my decision to play video games for a living. I really do start hating everything when that happens. You're not wrong. Let's have a firebomb just in case we want to have one of those. Confirmed. Rand hates Baldur's Gate 3 and anyone who likes it. Confirmed. All right, we got a story. Let's read a story. Which I don't really like stories, but hey, it's for a mod made for us on stream, so let's check it out. This ship looks really cool, by the way. A Valkas Scout. Your view screen lights, and a Vulcan sternly instructs you to stop. This area is under quarantine. A spaceborne pathogen has penetrated subspace. Even now, your crew are infected. We can create a cure for you, but it will require extracting the white blood cells of one of your crew. They will not survive, but you will. Very well, I am human. I volunteer myself for this operation. Take my white blood cells for the good of my crew. Klingon, to die in such a manner would be a grave dishonor. We will offer up none of our warriors. I like the Klingon response. With such rampant disregard for the safety of the galaxy, you had no choice to defeat the rebel flagship. I don't know how that follows, but okay. Let's hack their weapons. Tired of these frickin' missiles and their frickin'... I'm tired of these frickin' Vulcan ships and their frickin' missile ships. That was a long story for saying, get rid of your crew or die. I would probably like Divinity Original Sin 2 more. It's very similar, has much better combat system and more interesting builds. Cool, cool. I do need to play the Divinity Original Sin games. I think I even own 1 or 2 of them. I might even own both of them, actually. Good crew kill. I'll be honest, though. The slow pace of top-down, tabletop style, what do you call those strategy RPG games like Divinity and Baldur's Gate 3? I'll be honest, those games are pretty slow to me. They're kind of like they're kind of similar in the reason I don't love Civ games and the 4X games. They're just slow. CRPGs, yeah. I want to get into them, but there's usually a very long... It's like tabletop RPGs. There's a very long build-up period until you get to do the cool stuff. If you want to play... If you want to have fun with friends in Dungeons and Dragons, it takes months to, you know, tell the story, build your character, learn how the mechanics work. Like, it's a big time commitment. And I come from playing video games where within one play session, you're kind of learning how the game works. And I don't want to say I'm an instant gratification kind of guy, but I might be more of a faster paced learning curve kind of gamer, where if it takes a really long time to learn the game and get into the mechanics of it, I'm probably gonna get bored. I like the pacing of classic WoW, where you get a skill every level or 2, and a level takes you a couple hours. You can get a feel for it in combat. D&D, you get a skill every 2 levels, and you get a level every 2 months, you know? So, Factorio is quite slow. Factorio is not nearly as slow to me as CRPGs. I don't know, maybe I haven't played enough CRPGs, but... That's an issue with D&D. The character building system is just bad. D&D is a role-playing game, not a board game. Yeah, that's probably what it is. But I care less about... I mean, the role-playing thing, I'm sure, is really fun for people who don't sing on stage and do shows for a living. That might be the other reason the role-playing part is not as... It's still fun if you do it with your friends. But, like, I care more about the game mechanics than I care about telling the story of your character in the game. Imagine having friends, I know, right? I think the best games have a low barrier to entry and are simple to learn, fun all the way through, and have a high skill ceiling. Factorio is slow in the early game, hell, but once you get a smelting column up and have a main bust, it becomes much easier. I don't even find Factorio that slow. I mean, the slow part of Factorio is mining manually until you get your first auto miner. Once you're automated in Factorio, it doesn't feel slow to me. It just feels... It's grindy. But most games that have longevity are grindy, so I don't care too much about grindy as long as it's not, you know, doing daily quests in retail WoW kind of grindy. Alright, let's see if we can go for a fire beam crew kill here. Or firebomb crew kill. Oh, damn, we're gonna take some damage here, though, probably. Is that level 3 heal bay? I think it might be. Good dodge, good dodge. Blammo. Crew kill, beautiful. No double reward though, sadly. There are plenty of CRPGs that have way better progression. You've been playing the Rogue Trader game, and you get a level about each fight. Has a lot of lore and story because 40k. Okay. I guess I don't know I don't like the genre enough to have explored it. Good news, Rand, is that by choosing the Klingon Blue option, you don't have to do the logic puzzle section of the quest. So good. A logic puzzle in the middle of FTL. Defending our base is fairly darn slow. In Factorio, sure. But again, I don't. To me, that is the gameplay of Factorio and Auction Not Included. It's the grind of the slow upgrading, the slow build up of creating things like, you know, in Auction Not Included, it's nuclear reactors, and in Factorio, it's all the different stuff to be able to make a rocket ship. Like, that is the gameplay loop. So to me, that's not slow. That's just grindy. And I'm kind of fine with that. What I guess I don't like is CRPGs where your character doesn't feel like it's making progress. Progression. You know what? That might be the second or third on my tier list of important things in a video game. A sense of progression. Gameplay first, sense of progression, replayability. Those are probably my 3 pillars of a good game. Gameplay, what did I say? Sense of progression and replayability. Those are my pillars of a good game. Okay, good. That should be the crew kill. You played so much Factorial, launching a single rocket isn't the end. You can launch a rocket without even doing a main bus. You don't see where I am wrong there. Okay. Under Rail is a CRPG that is the most about making OP builds, and you love that game. Never played that one. Nice. Drives me crazy in D4 how you actually start to feel weaker as you level up. Yeah. Yeah. That is one of the most important things in a game, is to feel like you get stronger as you play it. And if you feel weaker as you play it, I'm gonna make Madman mad, I think it's Madman. I feel that in Path of Exile. I feel in Path of Exile, as soon as I get to maps and all the enemies get stronger, I feel weaker, and that's when I quit the game. Every time. I get to maps, my build isn't optimized because of my college degree isn't good enough in Path of Exile, and I get mad and I quit. And that might be the main frustration for me in Path of Exile. As much as I want to love Path of Exile 1 and play it a lot, every time I get to maps, that's when I immediately feel weaker and quit the game. So, that might be the reason why I haven't played more Path of Exile than I have played in the past. Cloak that. Okay, this. Beautiful. Somehow his missile's still online. It's fine. If you want a recommendation for how to get into CRPG from me, let me know. All right. Well, if you want to send me a Steam link to your favorite, feel free. I'm always up for game recommendations. I don't try not to promise. I probably should have taken that. That was a new crew. Try not to promise that I'll play them anytime soon on stream, because I have so many games in the backlog, and I've been playing the same games for like half a year now. But I am always interested in putting them on a list to eventually check out. You have to make some significant build upgrades to feel stronger. If you keep leveling, you get weaker. Yeah. Yeah, Path of Exile has a bit of that issue too, I feel like. Got him. All right. Let's get a Rockman. Got better blue options than a Mantis does. You know, if they hack my O2 doors or sensors, getting back and forth on this ship is gonna suck. It's fine if you re-mat and quit. You're basically... Oh, that's supposed to be your. You're basically supposed to immediately dive into trading and switching your gear out for a better one when you hit the mapping. Absolutely agree. Without knowledge, you're screwed the moment you hit maps without knowing what to do. You failed following a guide twice before actually getting to tier 16. Yeah, and like, again, as much as I love the idea of Path of Exile, the fact that I have to follow somebody else's build to make a build that doesn't fall off makes me get burnt out. I want to come up with a build that I want to play. That's why I'm playing this game, to come up with a build that I want to play. And if I have to follow somebody else's guide to make a build that doesn't fall off a cliff when I get to the end game, then I don't feel like I've accomplished anything. I'm just playing somebody else's build and going through the motions, and that's not fun to me. I like to come up with my own build and have fun with that build that I come up with. And that's why I hope Path of Exile 2 does that better. Because if you need another degree in Path of Exile 2 to be able to make a viable build, then I'm probably going to have the same issue with Path of Exile 2, that I'll just get bored and quit because I have to copy other people's builds. Okay. Just not finding any weapons that are upgrades to what I have. Some of the most fun you've had in gaming is an Underrail coming back to some fight that was kicking your ass a few levels ago, breezing through it. What you meant was that Underrail would be your recommendation. Okay, well, yeah, send me you can put the link in chat or whatever if you want me to check it out. I'll be happy to check it out. You telling me the name won't be helpful because I'll forget about it. I need a link to look at after the stream. Alright, hack the weapons. I'm trying to not use drone parts. I don't know why I'm trying to not use drone parts. I have frickin' 27 of the things. Kill your friends. You treat the game... You treat it like if the game had a set class instead of fully free of skills. You like to come with fully original build, but with me knowing how, suck house, you don't want that. Well... You can get enjoyment out of following other people's builds. I have done that a couple times, and sometimes it's fun for a little bit, but I get pretty bored. I get bored when I'm not coming up with my own build that I can be proud of and go, nice, this works. I just get bored by that. By having to follow other people's builds. Making your own builds is how you have the most fun in games. That's what I think. I just feel like PoE 2 won't be much different. I hope it is because of all the different design philosophies from watching videos and stuff. I hope it's different, but I don't know if it will be. So who knows? They've made changes that I'm already super psyched about, like with the weapon swapping for different skills, and how skills are not bound to weapons, and the slotting is different. Making the game slower. Like a lot of things they're doing for PoE 2, they're doing for PoE 2. I think will make for things that I enjoy more. But will it make it for a game that I'll actually even want to play any more than Path of Exile 1? Who knows? Okay. Might just be another, you know... You need a degree before you can get into the grind fest. When you get into the grind fest... all the upgrades are tiny incremental changes that don't feel that significant when you make them. Okay, ion is down. Beautiful. Risk of Rain 1 and 2 are really great for making your own builds if you have the command artifact enabled. I played Risk of Rain 2 with my friend Tim. And to me, that's fun for a little bit, but the gameplay loop to me isn't that fun. It's just running around shooting things. Yeah, that's an oversimplification, but when I play Risk of Rain, you know what I think? Hey, I'm running around shooting things. First-person shooters aren't my bag, baby. Started trying things out lately in PoE, modifying skills and gears. Without a degree trying that, you're screwed. Yeah. Yeah. Underrail was covered by Seth in a review. Seth's review of Underrail convinced you to play it. You still need to play it. Yeah, I'm going to probably look at it and check out, since I've never heard of it. You like homebrewing decks for Magic the Gathering? Playing with a deck that another person has made for me feels like half the game has been played for me by someone else. Exactly. Exactly. And I think that's the reason why, if you ask me what is my perfect idea of a game, my perfect idea of a game is probably an MMORPG with endless build diversity that is a complex but not overly complicated to the point that you'll never understand it unless you have 7,000 hours in the game, and has the best combat that's ever been in a video game. That's that. If I had to design or describe a perfect game, that's what it would be. God, this guy's dodging like a mofo. Come on, game. I can't even use mind control. Okay, there we go. Can do this before he cloaks. Nice. Thing about Risk of Rain is that there's a point where it becomes a power fantasy simulator. Okay. Sounds probably very enjoyable for some people. I just don't like the gameplay loop of the fighting. That's probably my reason I don't play it more. Because I think both Risk of Rain games are amazing. I know that streamers I've watched played a ton of Risk of Rain back in the day. Okay. Go. Kind of giving up on crew kills, hanging out in the and what is this place called? In the nebula where I can't see anything. How dare you dislike a video game? I know, how dare I. I have just insulted your mother saying I don't like that video game. Risk of Rain Returns came out last year. It's a remake of the original. It's very good. It's on a custom backend, so it's not running on Game Maker or Unity. Okay. Alright, Store, you got any weapons that aren't a First Laser Mark 1? But are good? No, my weapon choices have been pretty terrible this run. The only good weapons I've gotten have been all of the free weapons that I've gotten. So it's a good thing we've gotten some free, good free weapons this run. Like no halberd beams, no flax in the store, no heavy lasers. I'll be swapping Firebomb for this Burst Laser 1 once we crew kill after phase 1. Only chance of third store is up there. 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll plan on diving here. So here in 6. 5. Okay. Okay, very good. Seems weird for me to say that I think the perfect game would be an MMO when I don't play MMOs on stream, but that's because what I play on stream are the games with ridiculous replayability and not necessarily the games that I just play for fun. Which seems weird. I almost wonder if I should start playing the games that I play for funsies on stream rather than the games that are replayable. I don't know. I basically feel like I am an FTL streamer for life. Because that's just what I get the most views playing. Even though if I was playing, I don't even know what I would play if I was just playing games for fun now. When your hobby becomes your work, it's hard to think of what would be your most fun thing to do. It's the challenge of being a hobbyist, I guess. Like, when what you're doing is work, can you have fun working? Just stream 24/7, yeah. It'd be nice to watch you stream games you find fun. Oh, I mean, I am. I'm doing that with WoW. So I do that with WoW. Usually that's what I would do on my non-FTL days, and I've just been stuck on WoW for a while now. There's a reason that's been the game I've been playing when I'm not playing FTL for the last... How many months have we been playing Hardcore Classic? It's been a while. Playing Fables or Hitman? I did have fun with Hitman. Fairy Tail Fables is like something I can have fun with for a couple hours. I can't stream that for like 6 hours and not get bored. This should be the crew kill if I'm just patient with the fires. So where are they? They're probably in this room, right? Yeah. Goes in the piloting. Delete him in the piloting. Perfect. I know a game you can play on stream. Hard Space Shipbreaker. I have. It's a fun game. I played it in early access. That's another one where it's like fun for an hour or two. It's not something I can play for 6 hours and still have fun, I don't think. 8, 7, 6, 5. 3, 2, 1. Making a hobby of your work is the best way to lose interest in it because you are now forced to play under threat of losing your home and livelihood. It's true. It's true. I deal with, or I think about that, my choices a lot. I think about that a lot when I'm streaming. Or when I'm not streaming and thinking about, do I still want to do X? Damn, is FTL's charging, really? Okay, now it's delayed. Okay. Oh, home bay's alive. Okay. Alright, we're not killing this. Making FTL your job sounds like a good way to lose your sanity as well. I mean, have you seen me? My sanity kind of goes to crap when we're playing Hard with no pause. WoW is not your thing. It's still fun enough to come by and hang out. Yeah. It would be a good game to chill out and relax and desalt with. Well, that's the thing, Tesseract. Think about what you just said. A good game to chill out and relax. When I'm streaming, am I chilling out and relax? No, I'm working. So think about you going to your job to chill out and relax. That's the thing there. I'm streaming, which is my work. I don't work to chill out and relax. You all chill out and relax, which is why I'm here, to help you all chill out and relax. But when I'm streaming, unless I do like a late night stream where I'm just chilling out and playing a game, I don't chill out and relax while streaming very much. I'm working. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got a kind of crazy amount of vanilla crew this run. Maybe it's because you like to test custom ones. It's rare you end up with more like 2 or 3 vanilla crew in a run. Yeah, I guess I didn't always take custom crew every time it was offered. What's up, Magnum? Going pro in a game or streaming it to no end is the best way to lose interest. Exactly. Isn't sanity a one-trick pony? You get one thing, rational thought. When you're good and crazy, the sky's the limit. Okay. I feel like that was a joke or a pun that I didn't get, but okay. Try to not use all of my drone, my missiles. I've been using a lot of missiles for firebomb crew kill attempts here. But I'll tell you, I'd rather be doing this than sitting at a desk job, working at some crappy retail store like I've done for years. I'd rather be doing this than driving Uber Lyft. As much as I might complain that this is a job and so I'm not chilling out and relaxing, and people be like, why aren't you doing it? This is the best job I've ever had. This and singing. So I'm not trying to quit streaming anytime soon or anything. I'm just letting you all know that when most streamers are streaming, they're not... I mean, I don't know. I can't speak for them all. Most streamers who have been doing it for a long time probably aren't doing it because it's the most fun thing they can think of doing. It's because it's It's the best job option they've had, you know. Your day is ruined because Rand is not chilling with us. Is it ruined because I'm chilling with you, but I'm doing it to get paid for and not just because this is what I would do on my free time? I don't know. Plenty of boring jobs are better compensated because less people are lining up for them, yeah. Coming streamer, they said. It would be fun, they said. You can make money playing video games, they said. All those things are true. Do I want to do any of these things instead of the weapons I have? Yeah, I think instead of one of these phase cannons, I get a full beam. Probably the best choice I've had for non-crew killing weapon. I'll have that ready. Yeah. I don't want to do this. God, these weapons having different names is making my brain hurt. Okay, so like this, I guess is what I want. 1, 2, 3, 4. Damn it, I need the flak on the front. The front weapons being the 2 middle slots are like the worst 2 slots. If it was the last one or the first one, it'd be great. But them being the middle slots makes the micros so funky to have the middle slots be the first one. That's driving me crazy right now. Okay, let's see here. Let's get our 4th shield power. Okay. Heartbroken that Rand only wants you for your money. So true. So true. All right, Grima. It's been fun. Get out. All right. And we don't... What do you have training in? Repairs. Okay. Go hang out in sensors. Slug and sensors. What's better? Okay. All right. Another frickin' rebel rigger with missiles and... Defense drone Mark II. This should be a one-shot, I think, with the... Whatever, this industrial phaser or whatever it's called. Damn, not quite. Not quite, actually. If that was a halberd beam, that was definitely a one-shot. You're good, whole beam, or whatever, Endurium phaser or something, but you're no whole halberd beam. Industrial phaser banks is what that's called. Okay. Started playing FTL Multiverse and you laughed the first time you dismissed a crew because it made the venting noise. Yeah, that's not actually caused by multiverse. It's caused by hyperspace. Although I don't know if hyperspace pushed that in because multiverse asked them to, but you're right, it's hilarious. It's great. I sometimes make that sound in my own game just because it's funny. Vent a crew. It's great. God, this thing's so much worse than a halberd beam. Whoa, double help. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 weapon power, chat. By the way, 10 weapon power here. Jeez. I know, it's at the end of Sector 7 in a dive ship, but still. That's 10. That is 10 weapon power. 2 higher than the player can get when not modding FTL. It's crazy. You bet that's Grima. He was offended by that last venting for some reason. He hitchhiked back to your ship with a vengeance. Okay. There's some guys who work in various sanitation jobs. The job stinks literally, but it pays really well. Pays well because it's a job that will always be in demand because nobody wants to do it. That's why being a plumber or working in sanitation can be so lucrative. Makes sense. Makes sense. Do I care about a repair station? I care more about not diving towards the base. We have everything we need. Is that every value point? That's every value point. So, good. Working with trash or crap will probably always be very lucrative since demand is high. Wow, we got a map for this sector. And supply of workers is low because nobody wants to do it. Definitely makes sense. I wouldn't want to work in that, that's for sure. I would not want to be a sanitation worker or out. I think the worst job for me might be like somebody who has to work with people who are hurt, like doctors and stuff. I can't deal with hurt, high stress situations, or having to deal with getting your hands dirty, like working with cars or plumbing or sanitation, or like outdoor all the time, like road work. Because I would burn so easy all the time. I'd be constantly, you know, get skin cancer from being out in the sun all the time. I have an uncle who him and his sons work in roofing, and their skin is leather. Their skin is actual hard leather from being out in the sun on roofs 8 to 12 hours a day. Couldn't do that kind of stuff. Could be a plumber and do only exclusive new construction work. True, that would be what I'd have to do to not hate my job. Although I'm sure even doing that, your hands get crazy dirty, and I can't stand getting dirty hands. I hate dirty hands. Oh, that's all the power I can get. Really? I feel like I'm low on power. Okay. I don't even know what to get then. All the subsystems, because they can't eat any more power, I guess. Being a teacher in a less developed part of the country can be hell. Lots of broken homes, lots of students that fail because they were never given a chance. You haven't got the time or funds to really help. Yeah, that's just sad. I would be... Maybe you'd feel good about doing what you can to help, but I feel like I would just get depressed like you're fighting a losing battle that you can never get ahead of. That's I feel like it'd be like if I was in a situation like that trying to teach or something. A movie plumber. It's called an actor. Door hack. So good. I forgot to get my weapon. Okay, I'm going to try to crew kill with the 2 lasers that can start fires. I completely forgot to get my firebomb. The whole reason I kept it the whole time. Fine. Oh, I cloaked right before the missile. God damn it. And I just... Oh my god, I just made so many stupid misplays right there. Alright, do I reset and pretend that I never did this?
No fucking counterplay to that.
Because that was just really, really effing bad start. I'm so distracted. Hashtag bling chat. Maybe we can still get some crew kills here. It's completely and utter misplay, all that. Now the door hack is actually kind of screwing me here. Because it's not letting my NGs get to repair the weapons very quickly. No fires.
These fucking dodges.
Come on, game. Come on. An actor of sorts, not a Hollywood one. What? A movie plumber. Oh, you're talking about porn. Oh. Okay. I know what you're talking about. I'll fix your pipe for you. But you're talking about that kind of actor. Okay, I did not know that's where you were going with that. I completely missed that. Okay. People who work with cadavers are party animals because of how depressing their job is. Okay, can I get one more crew kill while I allow this?
Come the fuck on, man.
Death by 1,000
These
fucking
dodges.
missiles, man.
What the F?
Okay, this. Shoot these guys. Okay, that guy's dead. Alright, we'll go with that. Good enough. No amount of partying would help you deal with working with cadavers all the time, yeah. That's not what I had in mind when I said to lay down some pipe. There's that one great thing that was around like Reddit and Facebook where it's the oblivious plumber and the girl keeps trying to, you know, do the porn seductive thing, but maybe you could take a look at my pipe. Lady, I do my own plumbing, okay? I love that. That YouTube video is great. I don't know if it's on YouTube, wherever it was. Do I go with Firebomb this fight? Because you know what? I am going to do that. I'm going to see if I can get a couple crew kills in phase 2, which I usually don't recommend going for, but that cracked you up so hard. The movie Plumber, yeah. First time I saw that, I thought that was amazing. So funny. I can pay you some other way. You mean like a check? Yeah, I'll take a check. No, I mean like you take care of my pipe and I'll take care of your pipe. Lady, I do my own plumbing, okay? That's not sanitary if you were to work with my pipes. So good. So good. He's just getting upset with her trying to hit on him. It's so funny. Alright, open the doors. Go here. Well, you go here, and you go here. Hack the shields, I'm a little late on that. Okay, good. Okay, he dodged like crazy. I control this guy, the missile's still up. Okay, I'm deciding if I go for the cloak on the missile. I think I do for level 2 here.
Why? He dodged every fucking shot!
Dodges, man. Okay. Works out pretty well. Firebomb the missile. That missed so hard it didn't even appear on the screen. Gotta love that. This and this. Man, those guys are almost dead. Okay, I think I got a firebomb heal bay as they get in here. Bam! Nice, okay. This. There. That's the crew kills I'm looking for. That kills him. Fucking will be up just in time for this. I control you. If I get one more crew kill, that's perfect. Beautiful. And finish him. GG. Nice. I can't imagine that job's all fun and games as well, though. Same deal with making the game your job. Imagine how sad we'd be getting as sick of plumbing. You're talking about being a porn star? Yeah. Imagine getting tired of sex because you're a porn star and that's your job. Imagine that. What a way to ruin your job, right? All right, what do we got here? 68 scrap. Let's go sensors. Let's get a little bit of Reddit engines. Sure, we'll get one extra engine here. So we got the mic control counter. Everything looks good. I think I'm going to swap this way. How do I want to do this? This is the 3 shots one, something like this. So 3, 4, 2, 1. That's what I want to do here. Yeah, I did. Thanks, Turbojet. Got the firebomb swap. Appreciate it. This, and this. Okay. Can't cloak this. Alright, no double fires at least, so that's good. Alright, we're through. This, here comes the mind control counter. Missile should time out now. Beautiful. Fire in the missiles is good. No perfect boss fight or anything, but still, not a bad run. Not a bad run. Let's practice the swipe we'd use on hard mode no pause. I got classic hardcore and hard mode no pause, and they get stuck in my brain and scrambled sometimes. The Klingon Battle Cruiser, another amazing ship from Zachdogg Star Trek ship mod pack. Super cool. Rest in peace, swag sensors. That's right. You have a friend who actually was a plumber and got a call like that. Turns out that can actually happen, but you wouldn't count on it if that's the only reason you want the job. All right, let's check that score. 5808. All right. Fun runs today. Sadly, no music. Hopefully I can figure out this music thing. The stupid YouTube robot claiming all of Ben Prunty's music is going to be a pain. I'll have to explain all this tomorrow when we have probably more people here. But I'm probably just gonna have to play with no FTL music for a week or two while that all gets settled out. So results-based analysis says you overbuffed this ship. Maybe so. Yes, hopefully the robot that is claiming all of Ben Prunty's music on YouTube will get murderized. You don't mind no music? You like to listen to your own on the side anyways. Okay, cool. But I'm going to call it there. We've gone for just about 6 hours. So again, a big thank you to Zachdogg, to RPG Nerdos, and to Tesseract Gaming for the ships today. We'll play some more ships next week as usual. Tomorrow will be FTL Hard No Pause. A reminder that Wednesday will be a late start to the stream because I got to go to the doctor. And it might be an early end because I do have rehearsal that night. So, as usual, thank you all for the bits, follow, subs, gift subs, lurking, hanging out, making this a blast, even when we don't have music. And try a different game soundtrack. Yeah, maybe I'll try something like that in the background. But until next time, peace out, happy gaming. Y'all have a great night, and I will see you all tomorrow. Later, my friends. Y'all rock.